When I decided to start with heavy haul, uh, I choose the wrong truck and I choose the wrong trailer for whatever I'm doing today. Back then, back in the days, like a year and a half ago, I guess it was okay. Uh, I was trying to get loads that are heavier, and also I was trying to get loads that I can put into the well, into the bottom part of the trailer, and sooner or later I end up with extendable trailer where you can extend it and that bottom well became bigger. So my first trailer was Excel Specialized mechanical detach. It wasn't extendable. uh, I worked with that trailer first 4 months. I got a little bit more experience. The problem with mechanical trailer is mechanical detached trailer is that you have to have ramps on your truck, and I never installed those on the frame of my truck, and it was kind of rough to disconnect and reconnect, especially reconnect the truck when a trailer is already loaded with heavy load. You have to lift it by driving back and connect the fifth wheel, and without those smooth ramps it was a little bit rough. The problem became even bigger when I got my first rental trailer, which was a piece of crap, Canadian Manac. Well, trailer was designed not too bad, but this particular piece of equipment was real piece of crap. It was so rusty, like they kept it under the water somewhere for several years, and I have nothing but problems with this trailer. Uh, it was first extendable trailer that I used, and I was surprised that when I got it, there's not so many extendable loads actually. Uh, I use it for about 2 months, and if I extend it maybe once or twice, that would be probably good. But yeah, my first load was not extendable, or it was second load, but I needed to extend it in order to fix the air hose, because air hose in extendable trailer is supposed to be somehow managed, while in most extended state or shorter state. And Manac, they come up with just coiling it around some metal cable, and that design actually makes air hoses and electrical cable prone to be pitched between the front and rear parts of the trailer. And that's what happened on my second load. And I blocked exit from military base, and it was big deal. And I removed chains from the front of that military truck, and I extended the trailer to get access to those hoses, and I kind of patched them, I fixed them, and that's how I get out of there, because no one wanted to actually even go there for emergency call. I replaced bunch of tires because all tires were old and cracked, and they would just give up, even with the proper pressure and everything. So it was so much headache with the trailer. Eventually, even dealership felt like kind of guilty to giving me such a piece of crap, and they replaced it for the same rental price for better trailer, which was Excel Specialized, hydraulical detach extendable. And hydraulical detach, it makes trailer a little bit heavier, but it's really good design that is easy on your truck. It's much easier to reconnect and disconnect, and I learned how to work with that. And with this trailer, eventually with this trailer, I got heavier loads, and I got longer loads. One load was particularly long, like 45-foot long and heavy. They pay really good money for it, but it was so nerve wracking to hold this load because it's so long. You cannot take any exits that you don't know. You cannot get into truck stops that you know. uh, you cannot go anywhere. You need to know exactly where you're going. You need to study satellite images of those turns and kind of eyeball calculate if you can make those turns. um, it was permitted load, and even permits do not guarantee clearance. If your trailer is long and your truck got really long wheelbase, it's really hard to turn. It's some turns. It's good if you can just run over the curb, but if there's some obstacle like light pole, traffic light, some barriers, then you might be in trouble. I was hauling one time airplane wings, and we extend the trailer, and trailer got stuck on the entrance ramp. Actually, it was exit ramp on I-10 in Arizona, and good thing those wings were really lightweighted, and there was an actual customer right there, the person who ordered the shipping. So we decided to lift those wings and retract the trailer, make it shorter, about 3-5 feet. And when we made it shorter, then only then I could make that turn. So problems involved with long loads are really big, and I'm not sure if it's worth it. In my experience, if I can avoid long loads, I would do that. I would rather do something wide and heavy than long. um, Anyway, but eventually I came up with design of the trailer that I want, with the maximum mobility and maximum capability, if we can put it this way. I wanted trailer that I don't need help of others, like with the forklifts or cranes, to flip any part of the trailer, to disassemble or assemble it, like those big trailers, those setups, 11 axles, 13 axle setups with jeeps and stingers. So I decided to have a trailer with hydraulically flipped stinger, just one axle stinger, which really increases capacity of payload, and with a flip box, front box that changes my kingpin setting for extra 3 foot. I making it 3 foot longer, and this way I can transfer more weight to the steer axle on my truck. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of YouTube watching and studying from others, and this is the market segment. This is the niche where I want to work. I want to work with the weights that can reach 100,000 pounds. Still, my truck is not capable of it yet. I need to do some upgrades, but I can haul 90,000, 92,000 pounds with no problems. I can haul loads up to 50 foot long in the bottom well, something like that.